recording.
Did you want to play a little bit? Did you want to try
You know what? Why don't you continue on?
Okay.
And we'll switch up the games here shortly.
Sure.
Let's see what other people are saying. I'm a horror game fanatic. Really, Godspeed. Well, why don't you list the top 3 best horror games that you played and you love, if that's the case. Sleebs, have you ever played Halo 3?
Yeah, I've played it. I've beaten it. I'm not a huge fan of Halo itself, but I do like it for what it is, and I think most people can agree.
I love the controls in the game. It's really solid, especially Reach. It was just so good.
There we go. Give me that. No, I want... Nope. Nope.
We haven't played Metro 2033 on the stream yet. In fact, if we have it, I wouldn't mind, but that is a freaky game. It's a very freaky game.
Here we go. Going through.
Does Doom 3 count? Doom 3 was a pretty freaky game, I must admit. Did you ever play Doom 3?
Yes.
Yeah, Doom 3 was
I had it for
freaky.
the PC.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I remember my PC couldn't even handle that game.
Really scary game.
It was pretty freaky, though. I remember through the fog, enemies would come at you and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Did you guys play Dead Space Extraction? Well, did you?
I played a little bit of it.
I haven't played it, but that's the one that's on rails, right?
Yes.
Did you play it on the Wii or the PSN?
Yeah, I played on the Wii.
I heard the one on PSN was good because it actually was HD and looked good.
Mm-hmm. I do have to play it.
But I have not played it, so I have no clue. I would imagine the move would maybe be a little more precise too, but then again, it's a rail game, so who cares?
Right.
Is Alan Wake a horror game?
Yes,
Alan Wake is like a psychological horror. Yeah, crazy.
If you read on the front cover, it does say like psychological thriller.
Right. So yeah, it definitely has our horror elements. It's never like boo, you know. It's more like freaky mind stuff where you're just like you're having chills. And okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Alan Wake. So
yes.
you beat the game, right?
Yes.
Remember the ending?
The ending.
Without spoiling anything.
Okay.
Remember where his wife crawls out of the water?
Yes.
So what was your perception of the ending? Because so many people have no clue what happened.
That was one of those endings where I was just like, what the heck just happened? And I think it was intended to be that way because of the DLC.
Right.
But honestly, it's been such a long time, I can't really theorize right now. I can't possibly remember off the top of my head because it's been quite a while.
It really freaked me out because I started thinking about what they can do, and I kind of feel like where she was stuck, you're going to be stuck as Alan in the core of a nightmare or something like that.
Right.
But I don't know. It's hard to tell, you know. And the developers could choose to change the game, you know, the game up, and maybe this, you know, the game that Brett was telling us about, the Xbox Live Arcade one, maybe it might be the bridge between 1 and 2. Possibly. Who knows? You know, there are no straightforward details yet, but I'm sure we'll find out too.
Doesn't work on it. Oh well.
What do you think of piracy?
What do I think of piracy? Piracy's piracy.
Here's what I think about it. No matter what, if you're a fan of something, you're eventually going to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, if you're poor and you don't have money and that's the only way you could game, then whatever. It's up to you. You make the call.
Right.
Just be mature about it. That's all I got to say. Do I condone it? No, not necessarily. because why? Because piracy leads to you just oversaturating yourself with all these games, and you just don't know which one to take your time and play with. I remember back in the day when I had my N64, I remember I was paying for my games, and I was a little kid, so I didn't really have money. I would go work with my dad, try to make some extra cash, and just go buy a game that I would play religiously for the next 6 months to a year. One game, you know, and I would like master those games. I'll never forget. But now it's like, you know, for the last 6 years of my life working basically for the video game industry, I'm playing everything, a lot of stuff, and yeah, I've beaten a lot of games. Come to think of it, because I love every type of game, almost every type of game that is. What's your favorite game of all time?
It would have to be Resident Evil.
The first one?
The first one, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, if I had to pick any of the Resident Evils, I would definitely say the first one was awesome.
It's really hard for me because I do love 2 a lot as well. And it was funny because like when I was so young, Resident Evil 2 scared me so much that I actually got myself sick. Like it just got into my head so well. But I was like 11 years old, and I just couldn't handle it. And so that was probably the freakiest experience for me. Silent Hill, yes, that too. But I think I was a little older by the time I started playing that. So but man, that was scary.
Somebody's saying, did you hear about the riots in London? I kind of did. They're blaming it on, supposedly the politicians are blaming it on video games, like Grand Theft Auto. And now there might be an actual Modern Warfare 3 ban in the UK.
Wow. Really? Does it have to do with that?
That's
ridiculous.
You know what? The politicians are damn right. Screw these video games. They're screwing up the world and the society.
I think, honestly, if you're having riots, I think it's a little more personal than about video games.
Yeah.
Especially when you can't handle that.
Seriously.
All right, well, I think, what's the next game going to be? It's up to you guys.
Thank you very much, Flowers and Blood. I would say I like your beard too, but I don't see it, and you're probably a girl. Do you reckon they will make a Quake 5? I know they'll make a Quake 5.
I think so.
Was I happy with Quake 4? No. Was it bad? No. But yeah, Quake 5 will happen now, especially now that id's done with Rage and all their other games that are coming out. I think Rage is going to be cool, but we'll see.
Yeah, that Quake. I've actually never gotten myself into Quake, but Doom for sure.
Oh yeah, Doom.
Without a doubt. What was that?
I remember playing Quake 3 multiplayer. That was pretty awesome. For the time, the specs, like, it wasn't like so like it didn't require a great graphic card or anything like that, but it still visually looked really good. And
Pack your bags.
Boom.
I like just running up and just smashing.
Yeah, I love that too.
I don't need that. That's also a good tip is to conserve ammo. When you get them down, don't be afraid to just run up to them and then start stomping on them. You don't need to shoot them when they're down. That was awesome. What did you think about... You played the first one, right? The first Dead Space?
Yeah.
What do you think about Isaac finally having a voice instead of the first game?
I think it's a great addition. I don't know why they didn't have it in the first one, but I kind of felt like it was freakier when they didn't have his voice in the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I hear you.
Well, yeah, it's not a bad thing that they put a voice. It does make him more of a character now. I really don't see Isaac as like one of those like mainstream like video game like heroes. Even though he is a really badass character.
Yeah, he's great.
But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's you get to see a more personal side of Isaac now that he has a voice.
Yeah.
And isn't the lighting here so great?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so here comes a new breed of enemy here. No, they're not the babies. They're like these creatures that carry.
Oh yeah, boom.
But what you can do is, if you aim at them just right, you can cut their hand off, and then you can use their bombs.
That's right.
Here.
Boom. Splatter to blood. Let's see what people are saying.
I don't want...
I don't think we have a copy of Metro 2033 here. I have it at home. We do have Fear 3. We played Left 4 Dead earlier. Let's see. Do you like Devil May Cry? Yeah, I think Devil May Cry is a good series. It's definitely fun. The new one looks really, really good. Isaac is a reluctant hero, says Ninja Eris. Indeed, he is a reluctant hero.
All right, so I don't have any inventory slots left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this with me. I'm going to carry this.
Street King is saying, why was Isaac put in the asylum anyway? I've never played Dead Space.
He was put there because of what he went through with his wife.
Which is some of the stuff you're seeing right now.
Yeah.
See that? Uh-oh, gone.
That's cool. Look at that.
Yep.
Fire.
Great lighting, dude.
Alright, so I'm going to throw that over there. I don't even know if I can actually keep that, considering this is the next part.
What do you guys think of Fear 3? I haven't really played it. I enjoyed Fear
Wes played
1 and
Fear.
2. Wes saying Fear 3 is fun, but is it scary? No, not at all. He's saying it made him wet his pants.
That's great.
Not scary at all.
Just kidding, not scary at all. Hey, Legendary, kick back on the spamming, please. Do you like Fear 2? I thought Fear 2 was cool. There was definitely some freaky moments in that game.
Whoa.
Avik, will be Dead Space 3?
Yes.
Yes, there will be.
Absolutely.
Most definitely. This part is so cool in the game too, by the way.
Cool. And in fact, you don't have to use any of your weapons. These can turn into
spears.
Yep, spears.
It's awesome. Is Catherine a horror game? It confused me. That's exactly what it is. It's a new genre of game called confusion. And basically, you're confused the whole time you're playing.
It's Japanese. What do you expect?
Yeah.
I heard it's a horror game. I heard it's considered a horror game.
It's considered a horror game because he is like stuck in a nightmare or trying to get out of a nightmare or whatever the heck it is. I played it. It's more of a puzzler to me than anything.
Yeah. I just started playing it today. It's weird.
Very weird. Yeah.
But I want to play more. So.
Yeah. Saw 3. Was there a Saw 3 game? No, right?
There's just 2 games.
Will you play Deus Ex HR when it comes out? Heck
Yes.
yeah. Heck yeah. I can't wait.
I've been hearing that it's a disappointing game.
I don't believe that.
I mean, that's hard to believe. Yeah.
It's very hard to believe. D, for example, said, "Oh, what a letdown," and I was like, "Nope, block the negativity. I got to try it out myself."
Yeah.
And